Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Leo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a special reading for the end of the quarter, or it's a quarterly reading for the end of the year, October, November, December 2024. So, Leo, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, it's called Summer Wind by Frank Sinatra. So it's very interesting because the song, I always say everything's interesting about the music, right? But first off, I love Frank Sinatra. The song is so elegant, but he's talking about like a summer romance and, you know, remembering these memories like the summer wind, and just how, you know, the breeze that picks up, it reminds him of, you know, that time back in the day. But then his love gets swept away by another person. And then those memories turn kind of bitter, right? And then he talks about autumn and winter sweeping through, and his fickle friend, the summer wind, still, you know, there being like a core memory, but not so great one. But it's still like a very beautiful song. So you could be reminiscing about, you know, a beautiful memory, but it still kind of has a little pain in your heart, or leaves like a sharp, it's like a sharp spot or a sore spot in your soul, you know. But it could have taken place in the summer. There could have been something significant about the summer, but it's like bittersweet now, right? So that's the energy that I'm getting. So what do we have for Leo, please, for the month of October 2024? Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Make sure, if any of this brings you clarity, insight, or answers during the reading, that you drop a comment in the comments below, or you like, share, subscribe. Always appreciate your likes and subscriptions. It helps the channel grow. I'd been taking a little break for August because we had Mercury retrograde and it was just crazy. I didn't want to put out bad readings, you know. So underneath the deck we've got Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is somebody who is taking action on something, right? He's also looking or seeking out information for answers, looking for clarity, maybe speaking up about things as well, taking action. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This could be you, or it could be somebody trying to find out information for you. Take it as it resonates. Top of the deck, we've got Three of Cups. This talks about celebration, you know, something that you can, you know, look forward to, have a good time. It could be a party. It could be, you know, any kind of celebration at all. It's like cups, right? That's emotions. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or have that somewhere strong in your chart as well. But it could be 3 or more people. Somebody could be looking for information on a third party, maybe in something that took place in the past. Doesn't have to be. Or somebody could be watching, like somebody else's celebrations, somebody else's like victories. Why am I getting pocket watching? Somebody could be pocket watching, either you, somebody's pocket watching you, or you're pocket watching another person. So the 16th of October could be significant. And that's talking about the elements. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. So this is working with all of the elements. You know, earth, air, fire, water. There's also spirit, right? So really there's like 5. But make sure that when you're manifesting, when you're doing any kind of spell work, ritual work, that you're incorporating as many of the elements as possible to keep it balanced, keep it grounded, right? Then we have altar, and especially when building an altar, you want to make sure to incorporate all the elements. That's 100% accurate. So thank you, spirits, for that. For those of you just now getting into spirituality and or a craft, when you are wanting to manifest, work with your ancestors, you know, do spell work and whatnot, building an altar is the best way, in my opinion, to honor your ancestors, but incorporating all the elements is oh so important. Card number 2 is Sacred Devotion, a worship skin deep rising from the ash, the waters you keep. A lot of emotions, a lot of feelings incorporated into this, into the month of October. Two is all about stability. It takes two. 1 + 6 = 7. Sevens are about defending yourself, morals, ethics, beliefs, goals. It's about opportunity. It's also about planting of seeds, starting something new, like an altar. Yeah, for many of you, you may be building a new altar the month of October. What do we have for November for Leo, please? I am baking dark chocolate cherry brownies right now. Oh my god, it smells so good in this house. I knew this card was going to come out. I just felt it. I really felt it. Leo, it's the sun card, and that's Leo energy. So during the month of November, I feel like you're going to have, a happy month. This is the happiest card in the deck. So things are going to be going really well. I feel like this is harvest season for you. You've been working hard at bringing something to fruition, and the sun is coming out. It's like, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow. When skies have been gray. Well, here's your happy day, right? Top of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from something or someone could be walking away from you. But when you walk away from something, as emotional and sad as it can be, what you're actually doing is walking towards something else. And in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, it always shows a woman walking away, and she's walking towards the sun. So it's interesting that these cards came out together. Here she looks really sad because, yeah, sometimes walking away from something is hard, but what you're actually walking towards is your destiny. So you're going to be making a tough decision or a hard decision. May leave you a little bit emotional during the month of November, but ultimately you've got good stuff behind that. Oh yeah, really good stuff behind that. Maybe even a brand new project, new job. I like it. All right, what else do we have for Leo? Underneath the deck, we have card number 9. This popped up earlier. I'm trying to think what it meant, though. I forget. I'll look it up in just a second. And then top of the deck, we have number 12. 9 and 12. Those are, that represents threes. It can be broken down to 3 4/3. 1 1/3. I don't know why I'm getting measurements. Might be doing a lot of baking during the month of November. It is Thanksgiving in the U.S. Let's see these cards. What do we got here? So number 9 underneath the deck, it's the world of creations. It's Tlaloc. In Aztec mythology, Tlaloc is considered the god of rain and fertility. He was still worshipped with fear, even though he was a good god. Oh, my left ear is ringing really hard. And he gave prolificacy with one hand, but on the other hand, he could cause floods and droughts and summon lightning with the other. So it's like, pay attention and weigh the forces you wish to put into play, because they are like water. It can irrigate, but in excess it can cause floods, and in absence it can cause drought. So it's like, be careful with the energy that you're putting forth. You have to make sure that it's balanced, because too much force will create like a tidal wave of energy or emotion or things that you don't need that much of. Too little, won't do anything. So it's like, I feel like the theme is going to be balancing your energy. And then number 12, we've got, oh my god, I cannot say these words, Tezcatlipoca, ancient god of the night, of war, of education and temptation. He is portrayed holding a mirror with which he kills his enemies, forcing them to face their contradictions and disordinates. For this reason, he is governed by the archetype of chaos, but he is also capable of sacrificing himself. In fact, he lost a leg after using it as bait to attract a monster, Kipactli, whose body was used to form the earth and human beings. So, advice of the dead: assess, in a period of pause and meditation, what needs to be sacrificed to leave the chaos you find yourself in. You will thus be able to obtain great advantages from this new perspective. So again, Spirit is saying and confirming that it's like you have to figure out what you're going to give up, which is going to make you sad. There are things that you have to give up that will make you sad, that may make you emotional. But it's like the moment that you give that up is the moment that happiness and something wonderful comes into your life and like kind of balances it all out for you. So that's in November. Then, just looking at the time on the oven, you're going to hear it beep, I'm sure. What else do we have for Leo in December 2024? I'm doing these predictions in the month of August. So when you see this, let me know how it resonates with you. Underneath the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is that stagnant energy that we were talking about. It's like the water. It's like if you're not forceful enough, if it's too little effort, it'll stagnate, right? So the Hanged Man talks about looking at the world from a different perspective. It's all about waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, and recalibration. But also it's a period of creativity, problem solving, groups, and growth. And that makes sense. At the end of the year, you're kind of just taking a step back, taking a break. Granted, there are a lot of activities and events and things to attend with groups and growth. But this is your time to kind of like sit back and reflect and try to look at the world from a different perspective. Top of the deck, we have Strength. So it's a Leo card, Leo energy again. And this is your card. This is your sign, Leo. So you don't know your own strength until it's tested. This is a card of power, rebirth, changes, and contribution. I feel like you could be making significant contributions to the world around you, to your community, maybe doing some donations and charity work. Then we have self-assurance, confidence, passion, resilience, courage, and inner power to accomplish something. You may have to think of an out-of-the-box approach in order to get it done with that Hanged Man. Like, it's like you looking at something from a completely different perspective, but having the courage and strength to see it through. What else for December 2024 for Leo, please? December 2024 for Leo, please. Too much sugar today, y'all. Now I'm baking brownies. Oof. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Cold Moon. So the Cold Moon, and that's in 4:20 on the clock, right as I say this, and the light goes, or the buzzer goes off. So 4:20 on the Cold Moon could be significant. You could be cannabis, I don't know. But the Cold Moon during the month of December could be significant for you. This is card number 6. The 6 could be significant for you. Take with thy the dearest of moments. Release me for their tongue and nourish me with light. So the moon typically talks about secrets being exposed or coming to the surface, or things like the illumination of the moonlight, you know, illuminating problems or secrets or things that you'll find out. So just be prepared for that. And that's what, you know, Spirit's calling in for strength. I feel like, you know, you could need strength once you learn these things. Now, these secrets don't necessarily have to be bad. Okay, it could be a good secret. You'll still need strength to get through it. It could be something that takes your breath away. Then we have number 32, Silent Night. If by night the world should sleep, sleep so deep the silence be deafening. There would sound nothing at all nothing would sound. So it's like talking about having a peaceful, quiet sleep, maybe around the time of the full moon. I just heard silence can be deafening. So take that as it resonates. We're going to read this real quick to see if there are any additional messages with this oracle. We'll read Cold Moon first. So keywords: release, purge, resourcefulness, and nurturing. So yeah, releasing, purging, being resourceful with what you have, but letting go of what you don't need anymore, especially at the very end of the year. Get rid of it. It's dead weight. You don't need to take it into 2025. You know, the cold moon is shining on your spread, guiding you to see how many resources that you have. You may have to look in unexpected places that perhaps have escaped your notice until now. Or you may need to change in perspective. You could be focused on what's wrong rather than seeing the additional pathways to success that are available to you now. So just look for other illuminated paths, okay? Don't shut yourself off to one thing or another. And then main message, silent night. Keywords: meditation, peace, and stillness. So silent night offers further guidance. Take this time to meditate and find inner peace. You could be stuck in older repeating patterns that have created blind spots where your situation is concerned. Perhaps you are investing in a situation that has not repaid you for some time. Or it may be that you've given more than you have to offer and it's time to cut your losses. Consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective, which is literally what the Hanged Man card is about. You know, this is talking about consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective. Look at this from outside the box. What is it that you're learning from? Behind that, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's talking about hard work, you know, being a master at what you do, but like putting your all into it. So there's still work to be done ahead. It's figuring out what you need to release and get rid of in order to move forward in a very peaceful and authentic way. And it'll take strength, but I know that you've got the power to do it, Leo. That's, after all, what your sign is all about, so strength. So that's what I have for you through the end of the year, 2024. Make sure that you stick with the channel and see what's in store for more in 2025. Make sure you check your other signs for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus also. But as you know, it's together we grow. I always look forward to doing these readings for you. I look forward to following you guys into the next year. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. Have a great ending to 2024. Peace, Leo.